10 years. That's how long it's been since I last spoke to my brother. 3,650 days. Not that I'm counting, except I am. Every single one. I have a good life, a full life. I'm a financial manager. I have a wife, Lisa, and 2 kids, Emma, who's 9, and Tyler, who's 7. But there's a hole in it. A Ryan-shaped hole. Ryan is my younger brother. 2 years younger. Growing up, we were close. Not just brothers, best friends. We did everything together. Built forts, played video games, got into trouble. He was the creative one, the dreamer, wanted to be a musician. I was the practical one, the planner, wanted stability. Our differences didn't matter. We were brothers, until 10 years ago, until Dad got sick, pancreatic cancer, stage 4. The doctors gave him 6 months. He lasted 8. Those 8 months destroyed everything. Because I was there, every doctor's appointment, every chemo session, every midnight rush to the ER, every conversation about morphine dosages and hospice care and DNR orders. And Ryan? Ryan wasn't. He called occasionally, sent texts. How's Dad? Thinking of you guys. Let me know if you need anything. But he never came, never visited, never helped. When I asked him to come home, begged him to come home, he always had an excuse. I'm in the middle of a tour, Matt. I can't just leave the band. I have gigs booked. People are counting on me. I'll come next month, I promise. Next month never came. Dad died on a Tuesday, October 14th, 3:47 a.m. Ryan showed up for the funeral 3 days later. We stood in the cemetery, side by side, not speaking. After they lowered the casket, I turned to him. Where were you? Matt, I'm sorry, I couldn't. Where were you when he was asking for you? When he wanted to see you one more time? Where were you when I was doing this alone? I tried to come. I called. You said you didn't need help. I needed my brother. The words echoed across the cemetery. People stared. Ryan's face crumpled. Matt, don't. Just don't. I did this by myself for 8 months. You don't get to show up now and pretend you cared. I did care. I do care. Then you should have been here. I walked away. That was the last time we spoke. He tried to call. For a few months he tried. I never answered. He sent emails. I deleted them. He sent a birthday card. I threw it away. Eventually, he stopped trying. And now, 10 years later, I'm spending Thanksgiving with my family in our house. Lisa's been planning it for weeks. Turkey from a local farm, homemade stuffing, pumpkin pie from scratch, the whole thing. Emma and Tyler set the table this morning. Lisa's best china, the fancy cloth napkins, candles. It's going to be perfect. Just the 4 of us. Small, intimate. Exactly what I want. No complicated family dynamics, no painful memories. Just us. Have you ever lost someone because pride was stronger than love? Have you ever gotten a second chance you weren't sure you deserved? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more stories about family, forgiveness, and Thanksgiving miracles, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss our next story. It's 5:45 p.m. Dinner is almost ready. Lisa's in the kitchen, basting the turkey one last time. Tyler's in the living room, setting up a card game. Emma's on her phone, texting friends. I'm opening wine, a nice Pinot Noir, trying to relax. This is good. This is what I wanted. My family. My people. The doorbell rings. I'll get it, Tyler yells, running to the door. Tyler, wait, I start to say, but he's already opening it. And my entire world stops. Because standing on my doorstep, holding a duffel bag, looking thinner and older and more tired than I remember, is Ryan. My brother. Tyler stares up at him. Hi? Ryan's eyes find mine across the room. Hey, Matt. I can't breathe, can't move, can't process what I'm seeing. Who is it? Lisa calls from the kitchen. Ryan doesn't break eye contact. Can I come in? I don't answer. Can't answer. 10 years of silence. 10 years of anger. 10 years of carefully constructed walls. And he just shows up? Matt? Lisa appears in the hallway, stops when she sees Ryan. Oh. She's never met him. She only has seen him from family photos. I'm Ryan, he says quietly. Matt's brother. I know who you are. Her voice is careful, neutral. She looks at me. Matt? Tyler's looking between us, confused. Dad, who is this? Your uncle, Ryan says, tries to smile, fails. I'm your Uncle Ryan. I didn't know I had an uncle. The words hang in the air, damning. True. My kids don't know their uncle exists, because I erased him. Matt, Ryan's voice cracks. Please, I need to talk to you. Now. You need to talk now. My voice comes out harsher than I intended. It's been 10 years, Ryan. 10 years. I know. You couldn't pick up a phone? Send a text? Let me know you were still alive? You blocked my number. After you stopped trying. Lisa puts a hand on my arm. Matt, the kids. I look at Emma and Tyler, both staring, wide-eyed, scared. This is not how I wanted Thanksgiving to go. Why are you here? I ask Ryan. Quieter, but no less angry. Ryan shifts his duffel bag. I'm sorry, I know this is... I should have called, but I didn't think you'd answer, and I just need to talk to you. Please. After 10 years. Yes. After 10 years. I should slam the door and tell him to leave. Should protect my family from this chaos. But Lisa's looking at me with those eyes. The ones that say, give him a chance. And Emma whispers, Dad, he looks sad. Damn it. I step back, open the door wider. Fine, come in. Ryan steps inside, sets his duffel bag by the door, looks around like he's never seen a house before. This is nice, he says. Really nice. Thanks. Awkward silence. Tyler breaks it. You're really my uncle? Yeah, buddy, I really am. Why I never saw you? Ryan glances at me. That's complicated. Your dad and I had a disagreement, Ryan says, a long time ago. For 10 years? Emma asks. It was a big disagreement. Lisa clears her throat. Well, we're just about to eat. Ryan, have you had dinner? No, but I don't want to intrude. You're already intruding, I mutter. Matt? Lisa's tone is sharp. We have plenty of food. Ryan, you're welcome to stay. Are you sure? She looks at me, waiting. I want to say no. Want to say he doesn't get to waltz back into my life after a decade and sit at my table. But Emma is watching, and Tyler, and they're learning about forgiveness and family by watching me. Fine, he can stay. Ryan's shoulders sag with relief. Thank you. Dinner is the most uncomfortable meal of my life. We sit at the table, me at one end, Lisa at the other, Emma and Tyler on one side, Ryan on the other, across from the kids. He keeps staring at them like he can't believe they're real. So, Lisa says, passing the stuffing. Ryan, what do you do for work? I'm in construction now, framing houses mostly. I thought you were a musician, I say. Can't help myself. Ryan's jaw tightens. I was, for a while. Didn't work out. Shocking. Matt, Lisa warns. What? I'm just saying. He wanted to be a musician. That was more important than... I stop myself. Not in front of the kids. More important than what, Dad? Emma asks. Nothing. Ryan sets down his fork. More important than being here. When your grandfather was sick. Silence. We had a grandfather? Tyler asked me. He died before you were born, I say quietly. He was a good man, Ryan adds. Your dad took care of him. When he was sick, I didn't help. And your dad never forgave me for it. Emma looks at me. Is that true? It's more complicated than that. How? Ryan asks, looking at me directly for the first time. How is it more complicated, Matt? You weren't here. That's a fact, but also... I tried to be... No. You didn't. You sent texts. You made excuses. You chose your band over Dad. I was 25 years old. I was scared. I didn't know how to deal with it. So you just didn't? You just left me to handle it alone? You wouldn't let me help! The shout echoes through the dining room. Tyler flinches. Emma's eyes fill with tears. Lisa stands. Okay, kids, why don't you go watch TV for a bit? Your dad and uncle need to talk. But Emma starts. Now, please. They go, reluctantly. Once they're gone, Lisa looks between us. I'm going to clean up. You two are going to talk, like adults, and figure this out. She leaves. Ryan and I sit across from each other. 10 years of silence between us. I tried to help, Ryan says finally, quietly. I called you every week, asked what I could do. You said you had it handled. Because you were in California, playing gigs, living your dream. What was I supposed to say? Drop everything and come home? Yes! Ryan slams his hand on the table. That's exactly what you were supposed to say. You're my brother. If you needed me, you should have told me. I shouldn't have had to tell you. Dad was dying. You should have just come. I didn't know how bad it was. You kept saying he was stable, that he was okay, that you had it under control. I freeze. What? You said he was stable. Every time I asked, you said the same thing. He's stable. We're managing. I've got it handled. Because I did have it handled. I was there every day, managing his meds, talking to doctors. What was I supposed to do? Fall apart on the phone with you? You were supposed to let me in. Ryan's voice breaks. You were supposed to say, Ryan, I'm drowning. I need help. I need you. But you didn't. You shut me out. And then you blamed me for not being there. My throat tightens. You should have known. How? How was I supposed to know? You're the responsible one, Matt. You always have it together. You always have a plan. You said you were handling it. So I believed you. Until the end, when I called and said Dad was dying, and you said you couldn't come because you had a gig. Ryan's face crumples. I know. That was the worst mistake of my life. Then why did you do it? Because I was scared. He's crying now. I was terrified, Matt. I didn't know how to watch Dad die. I didn't know how to be there for him, or for you. So I hid behind the band, behind excuses. I was a coward. Yes, you were. I know. He wipes his face. I know, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have been there. I should have been here. But you weren't. We sit in silence, both of us crying now. After the funeral, Ryan says, I tried to apologize. You wouldn't talk to me. Because it was too late. Dad was gone. You missed your chance. So you just cut me off? Completely? What was I supposed to do? Pretend everything was fine? Pretend you didn't abandon me when I needed you most? I didn't abandon you. I was scared and stupid and young, and I made terrible decisions, but I didn't abandon you. I'm your brother. You were my brother. The words hit him like a physical blow. Matt. You left, Ryan. You chose your life over our family, so I did the same. I chose my life, my wife, my kids, and that life didn't include you. Ryan stares at his hands. I'm divorced. Did you know that? I didn't. No. 2 years now. Stephanie left me. Said I was always running from things. From commitment, from hard conversations, from anything real. He laughs bitterly. She was right. Ryan, I lost my job last month. The construction company downsized. I've been living in my car for 3 weeks. My stomach drops. What? I have nowhere to go, Matt. No family, no friends who stuck around. Just nothing. He looks up at me, and I realized I have a brother. Somewhere. Who maybe hates me. But he's still my brother. And maybe if I could just talk to him. Maybe if I could just say I'm sorry. Maybe I could start over. He wipes his face. So I drove here. 18 hours. no plan, no idea if you'd even let me in. But I had to try. Because I can't do this anymore. I can't carry this guilt, this regret. I can't live the rest of my life knowing I lost my brother because I was too proud to keep trying. I can't speak. Can't breathe. I'm sorry, Ryan whispers, for not being there, for letting you down, for letting Dad down, for all of it. I'm so sorry, Matt. Silence. 10 years of anger. 10 years of hurt. 10 years of telling myself I was right and he was wrong. And now sitting across from him, seeing him broken and lost and genuinely sorry, I don't know what to feel. Why now? I ask finally. Because I hit bottom. And when you hit bottom, you realize what actually matters. And you matter, Matt. You always mattered. I was just too stupid to show it. I know you tried to call. I blocked your number. I tried for 6 months. Then you blocked me, and I gave up. I thought you hated me, that you'd never forgive me. So I stopped trying. I did hate you. The admission hurts. For years I hated you. Do you still? I look at him, really look at him. He's thinner, older, tired. There are lines on his face that weren't there before. Gray in his hair. But he's still Ryan, still my little brother. I don't know, I say honestly. I don't know what I feel. That's fair. You hurt me, Ryan. You left me alone when I needed you. And then you gave up. You stopped fighting for us. I know. And now you show up, 10 years later, because you're desperate. Because you have nowhere else to go. He flinches. That's not the only reason. But it's part of it. Yes, it is. At least he's honest. I lean back, close my eyes. I wasn't perfect either. What? I realize I pushed you away. You're right. I told you I had it handled. I didn't tell you how bad it really was. I didn't ask for help. I open my eyes. I was angry. At Dad for being sick. At you for not being there. At myself for not being able to fix it. And I took it out on you. Matt, let me finish. I take a breath. When you tried to apologize at the funeral, I shut you down. And when you tried to reach out after, I ignored you. Because I wanted you to hurt the way I was hurting. I wanted you to feel what it was like to be abandoned. Ryan's crying again. So yeah, I continue, you messed up, but so did I. And we lost 10 years because neither of us was willing to be vulnerable, to admit we were wrong, to keep fighting for each other. I'm fighting now, Ryan says. I'm here. I'm fighting. I look at him, my brother, my old best friend, the person I spent a decade hating. I don't know if I can forgive you, I admit. Not right away. This is a lot. I know. But I don't want to lose another 10 years. Ryan's head snaps up. What? I miss you. The words come out broken. I've missed you every single day, even when I was angry, even when I hated you. I missed my brother. Matt. His voice cracks. I don't know how we fix this. I don't know if we can go back to how we were, but I want to try. Really? Really? Ryan stands. So do I. We stand there, across the table. 10 years between us. Then he walks around, and I meet him halfway, and we hug. For the first time in 10 years, I hug my brother. He's sobbing. I'm sobbing. Both of us holding on like we're afraid the other will disappear. I'm sorry, he keeps saying. I'm so sorry. Me too, I whisper. Me too. When we finally pull apart, Lisa is standing in the doorway, tears streaming down her face. Sorry, she says. I was checking if you'd killed each other. This is much better. Ryan laughs, wet and broken. Hi, I'm Ryan, the terrible brother. I'm Lisa, the wife who's been telling Matt to call you for 9 years. You have? She looks at me. He missed you, wouldn't admit it, but he missed you. I clear my throat. So, you're living in your car. Yeah. That's not happening anymore. Matt, I can't ask you to. You're not asking, I'm telling. We have a guest room. You're staying there until you get back on your feet. I can't. You can, and you will. I look at Lisa. Right? She smiles. Absolutely. On one condition. What? You stay for Thanksgiving, meet your niece and nephew properly, and you answer all their questions, because they're going to have a lot. Ryan laughs again. Deal. We go back to dinner. This time, it's different. Lighter. The anger is still there. The hurt. But it's not in control anymore. Emma and Tyler come back, cautiously. Uncle Ryan is staying for a while, I tell them. He's going to be in the guest room. Really? Tyler looks thrilled. Really? Cool. Can you teach me guitar? You said you were a musician. Ryan smiles. Of course, buddy. Emma sits down. So you and Dad didn't talk for 10 years? No, we didn't. That's really sad. Yeah, Ryan agrees. It is. Are you going to talk now? We're going to try. Good, she smiles, because family is supposed to stay together. Out of the mouths of 9-year-olds. 6 months later, Ryan's still in the guest room, but not for much longer. He got a new job, saved up, found an apartment 10 minutes away. We have dinner together twice a week, every week, no excuses. We still argue, still have moments where the old hurt resurfaces, but we're brothers again. And that's what matters. Last week we drove to Dad's grave together. First time we'd been there together since the funeral. We stood side by side, just like 10 years ago. But different this time. I'm sorry I wasn't there, Ryan said. I'm sorry you had to do it alone. We both put flowers on the grave. You think he'd forgive us? Ryan asked. For wasting 10 years? Yeah, I said. I think he would, and I think he'd be glad we figured it out. Would you forgive Ryan if you were in Matt's place? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If this story about family, forgiveness, and second chances moved you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories about reconciliation, brotherhood, and the moments that change everything. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you never miss our next story. Thanks for watching, and we see you in the next one.